Hey folks, hello YouTube, welcome back to MusicalConman plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It has been a little while since I have played Isaac, been playing that Disco Elysium with my buddy Pizu, and figured I'd come back, toss a quick run in the... What? What's happening? The character select looks a little odd. Huh, this is really interesting. Did the game get an update? So there's In Lost Lilith, Mystery. I think this is the Keeper. Well, let's see who this is. Oh! Of course, today is April Fool's Day. Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe there's just a regular update. I don't know. So, I'm an old man. Okay, this is just the Keeper. We're doing a Keeper run. And after this, I may have to hop on and see what those other two characters are about. This is spicy. Oh, I'm playing a Keeper. I should leave the coins laying around. Because when I get hit, not if, when, it's the Keeper, and my speed is very low, I want to heal up. Also, if I find a sacrifice room, I can really make bank with Keeper. Also, if I find Swallowed Penny, the best trinket in the game for this character, Bob's Rotten Head does not generate coins. Moving on. That is one thing about Wooden Nickel. There are a lot of great spacebar items in the game, but as the Keeper, it is very hard to part with beloved precious Wooden Nickel. Come on, come on. And another. And another. Come on. Get shot. Get shooted upon. Oh, I'm so nervous with my 1 health. It's like playing the Lost, then I've lost Holy Mantle. Please don't be health down. I shouldn't even take pills, because they could be health down. It wasn't health down. One makes you larger. I'm pretty sure if we do this, nothing happens, because we don't have any starting items. So let's press it. Nothing happened, because we don't have any starting items. But we're still a good old man. Or maybe that's a grandma beard, who knows. Anyway, we're bigger, which doesn't give us any appreciable difference in our stats, but it brings me confidence and strength emotionally. So I feel like we've gotten a great upgrade to our capabilities. I should really be keeping that with me to use in the room, so that I can, if it drops a penny, I can pick it up during combat. I haven't played the Keeper in so long. 1 bomb, 2 bombs. We have store key, so this is free. So there's no reason not to look. Nothing in here we really want to spend on. I mean, the cards could be interesting, but I'll pass. Odds starting to look pretty low of a sacrifice room. Yep, we don't have one. So after we fight the boss, we'll go back and pick up all these monies. You know what? I should shoot all the poop, because petrified poop could be a pretty good trinket for us. Anything that generates money is nice. Not just because it helps us live, but also because, you know, we have store key, we have a way of generating money. If we're able to get by without taking too much damage, we are more able to visit shops than other characters. Oh, it feels so good to be back into Isaac. I've been playing a ton of Slay the Spire lately, but I haven't been recording it because I've been playing on my Switch because, you know, I thought about it and I just wanted to have a game for me. Apologies, YouTube. So let's check for a super secret room. No luck there. Could be one of these two, but do I want to spend my limited bombs looking for it? I don't know. There could be a secret room either of these two places, but do I want to spend my limited bombs looking for it? I don't know. I kind of want to just go for the high probability chances, but I don't want to get too far into that sunk cost, even though my odds are even though my odds are better finding a secret room with one option crossed off. Also, 3 bombs is less than 4, so it's a bigger relative cost. Hey YouTube, today I'd like to teach you math class. We're going to be discussing which is bigger, 3 or 4. Sorry YouTube. Don't mean to be patronizing. I'm gonna eat a bite of this apple. Tastes like apple. Get it out of the way. Hit button. That's right, curse rooms are super not safe for Keeper. Let's blast these. So since I haven't played Keeper in a while, let's discuss his unique traits and differentiating factors. So, number 1, he's got that triple shot. And the interesting thing is, this is not the same as the triple shot granted by, oh god, is it inner eye? Yeah, it's inner eye. Ooh, that's nice. So when I say it's not the same, what it means is that they stack. So you can, if I get inner eye in addition to this, then I can shoot triple tiers twice, which is pretty nice. Here we go. Adrenaline. So if we're low on health, we'll get a little more power. It's not nothing. Blast these down. You can see our shots also have higher damage, 4.20 damage. Blaze it. Let's check for small rock. Nope, just flies. But you can see the obvious drawback also is that we shoot quite slowly. A base tier stat of 28, which is almost triple a standard starting rate of 10. Alright, with 1 bomb left, I probably won't blow up Tinted Rocks anymore. Because, whoops, there goes my double chance. Oh, I'm a fool. A bad at video games fool. Check the shop, maybe there's a half price item that'll make me feel better. There isn't. But I'll bring up my devil chance and get a little extra money for the red. Because Keeper runs are runs on which to invest. Am I going to buy a mystery item? I don't think that's a good idea. I could buy... No, I have 1 key. You know, I could have gone into that boss challenge room while I was on 1 health, but I gotta admit, gang, that's a little risky. Oh, good thing there's the battery charge. I do want to have a battery charge with me in the boss fight. I have not been with it on my Keeper play. It's been a little while. So we shoot slow, but we do big damage and we have triple shot. We also have low speed, 0.85 instead of a standard of Big Shocker 1. Which means dodging is a little trickier. We took the 1 makes you larger pill, but that doesn't actually increase your damage hitbox. It just makes you look bigger, but it doesn't actually make dodging any more difficult. The part of you that can get hit is still the same size. I'm going to assume rectangle. I have not actually looked at hitbox and frame data for Isaac. I'm sure any big Smash players in the audience will be mocking me. HP up, unfortunately, not something we can really take advantage of, because that's the other big thing to talk about with Keeper. Those 2 coin hearts. So as you can see, I don't have normal red hearts, I don't have normal soul hearts, I have coin hearts. So when I take damage, 1 empties, and when I pick up a coin, it fills up. And the other important thing is that I cannot get any more of those coin hearts by almost any means. So I'm locked at 2 HP, and if I lose 1, thanks to a devil deal or a health down pill, I am going to be stuck at 1. Just 1 hit. Zoom, boom, doomed. Until I get a health up that can bring me back up to 2, but can't bring me above 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been out of that Isaac game. I need to get back into it. If I misplay and die here, I will play another. Ooh, Placento coming in with the save. Placenta is the HP up item that I thought was useless, but did actually heal us at a time when we needed it. If I lose a keeper run early, I may have to pop in, try another keeper run, see if I can redeem myself. Alright, here we go, here we go. Can I get a free explosion in there? You know what, let's focus on the other stuff, save that for last, maybe we can. Because I don't have any bombs, but if I can blow up a tinted rock, I might as well. So you'll also notice I have not seen a single red heart. Ah, I messed up. Oh no, I didn't. It blew it up. And it got me a bomb. I have not seen a single red heart or soul heart, eternal heart, any of that. But I have been getting a lot of blue flies. Because anytime one of those hearts would spawn, it just instantly turns into flies. So we can never even see a red heart. It just go by. And the other thing about having only these coin hearts and no way to get soul hearts or anything like that is that it's very easy to lose devil deal chance. So you can see I didn't get one last floor and I may not get one this floor because I took unprotected damage. So let that be a lesson to you kids. Always use protection in Isaac. Okay. Luckily, we got a good floor layout with Peep. He's unable to jump over that, so as long as I can dodge the eyes and not lure him out of that, neither his shots nor his jump will get him out of there. Let's get you back in there. Gotta be a little careful of that yellow creep, and not run into those. Well, that's what happens when you take a little while away from a game. You get a little rusty. But, you know, sometimes we get hit, sometimes we call that just fine. Come here, come here. Come here. Alright. So, trucking through this health bar. How was everybody's days? I am currently in this whole quarantine isolation thing so many people are doing, so I got a little more time to play video games. Been playing a lot of Slay the Spire, been playing League of Legends with friends. One of those friends convinced me to try old school RuneScape. I've been doing that. Do I want to take that now for the damage, or do I want to save it in case I get a devil deal and it lets me take the devil deal and get my health back? I'm going to fight a little more of the rest of the floor to help me decide. If I can get those 2 treasure rooms and they give me something that helps me in the boss fight, I thought I would kill that faster. Then I would be happy to save the Halo for later. But if I don't get any stronger than I am now, I would kind of like to have that Halo. I can take this because it could be a health down, but we have a health upgrade available. Taking that first pill was not strategically a good decision. I just thought it would be fun. See what happened. Alright. Now we're learning the attack patterns. We're playing a little more like we've tried this game before. That's the way to do it. We got another key. Ooh, nickel. Alright, can't go through without getting that. So, when we find our shop, we would definitely love to see what's up in there. Oh, I'm excited Pill is saying hello. Luckily, as far as enemies to speed up goes, these are not the worst, because... Hey, free secret room. Ooh, raw liver. Okay, that is an HP upgrade. Which means we can safely take the Halo now, which I'm going to go ahead and do because just the all stats up. I mean, not really all stats up, but a lot of stats up. Let's see, damage, tears, range, and probably most importantly, honestly, speed. Going from significantly slower, 15% slower than normal, to 15% faster than normal. Is going to be a big upgrade to our dodging capabilities. Speed, like range, is one of those things where you don't need it's nice to have, but you don't need a ton of it until you don't have enough. Oh, I forgot to use my thing. Eden's Blessing is a Tears upgrade, and it is going to give me a free random item at the start of my next round. I don't want either of these. Wait, they're both available? Usually you only get one. Well, either way, I've touched them both to ensure that they cannot appear later in the run. I wonder if... No, this can't be seeded. This isn't like a challenge or a daily or whatever. So this is not an April Fool's generated floor. My bad. Just gotta remember how to kite the enemies, what patterns to use, all that. I gotta remember that those do that. That was just a very lucky dodge. It looked very calm, calculated. Cool guys don't look at explosions, I'm sure. I'm not gonna come back to this room for a coin. Let's just get it up off the floor. So, Crooked Penny, or sorry, Wooden Nickel is what it is our starting active item, and as you can probably figure out, it has a 1-room recharge rate, and when used, it has a 50% chance to generate a penny, which is really good for a character who wants to very frequently have a penny. Would love to go to the curse room, but without any sort of secret room passage in and out, or a teleport card to get me out, or a guarantee that my wooden nickel is definitely going to give me a coin when I'm in there. Walking in there is pretty much just playing Russian roulette. Let's try it. It's not a health down. So even though pills can be good or bad, it's still worth... It's worth taking mystery pills early on in a run, because, sure, it might be good or bad now, but the key thing that makes it more than just a risky coin flip is that you're going to be seeing the same pills over and over throughout the run. So, it's worth taking a mystery pill, because if it's bad, you'll never take it again, because you've already identified it, but if it's good, you know, you can have a chance to keep getting range up, luck up, speed up, tears up pills over and over again. So, you know, pills are especially risky on Keeper because of the whole health down pill existing thing. But even then, if you identify a health down pill, why not? If you identify a health down pill, then you'll know what they are later, and importantly, when you're at 1 health and you find a health down pill, it temporarily becomes a health up pill for as long as you're at 1 health. So, even if you can safely identify a health down pill, and then use the health up when you need it, it can be an awesome way to carry around a free Devil Deal token. This would be awesome if we were playing well enough to get Devil Deals on a consistent basis, which I am not, but I'm having fun playing Isaac and talking over it anyway, and I'm no longer having fun. This game is awful. But I can blast through those, at least the non-champion versions. I really don't want to shoot at these while I'm running away from them, because the whole diagonal shots thing can really mess up my day. Let's see what we got here. Friends till the end. A mild positive pill. We still really do want to find that shop, and we are not going to do it on 1 HP. I've not forgotten that raw liver. If we don't get any reason to need an HP upgrade, will I spend a bomb to pick up a useless item? That's a fair question, and I guess if we had the... Because it doesn't really do anything for us except take it out of the secret item pool and give us an extra thing for rerolls, but we're not likely to see a ton from the secret item pool, and we're not likely to be using a ton of rerolls. You know what, with 40 coins, I think it is worth buying a bomb and a card. Yeah, Justice. Justice is a pretty good card for the Keeper because it always gives us a coin when we need it. So, if we're in a scary room, our wooden nickel hasn't dropped what we want it to, or it has and we already used it because we're very bad at Isaac. We, not I, you're part of this, brave viewer. It's not bad. So we're going to hold on to that Justice card, and Duke of Flies combo with Ragman. Both enemies that are pretty handleable at this point in the game, but the combination is a little tricky. However, this variant of Ragman, his head doesn't turn into little hoppin' rag buddies, but just into regular spiders, and we are a lot more able to deal with spiders. I've decided to focus on taking out Ragman first, even though Duke of Flies is probably a quicker target to take down. Duke of Flies is also safer to ignore, because he's just going to fly, you know, fly around, do his thing in a big room like this. Pretty easy to handle that, whereas Ragman, you know, you just kind of want, with all the lasers and the throwing things and all that, can be kind of unpredictable. Just want to get that out of the way. Another HP upgrade. Man, if we were playing well enough to get double deals, we might be really set up this run. I am not going to spend a bomb to pick up raw liver when it's not guaranteed to do anything. I could use Justice to take that curse room because, you know, that is one guaranteed way to get in and out of the curse room with enough health to survive it. Farewell, devil deal. I really shouldn't have used that. I should have saved it for the next stream, and I should have left that on the floor. We're learning. And these are the sorts of woes that pretty much every player has with Keeper, by the way. More experienced players might be handling these situations a little better, but unfortunately, I may have a lot of hours in this game, but I'm not currently playing like it. Woe is me, and, since you have to watch it, woe is also thee. Right, that's not going to give us a charge back. Sacrifice room. Okay, that's really good. So we are going to do the whole floor first. Because using that will mess up our... No, wait, we've already messed up our Devil Deal chance. Well, we're going to do the whole floor first because we want to have money on the ground for it. But Sacrifice Room is a way to turn health into resources. And one thing the Keeper really excels at is finding a lot of health, since every penny can be one. And I can leave health scattered all around the floor. We're going to take this. Alright, let's take out those enemies. This chest could teleport us out. It has not, which is a shame, because I would have loved to get a free Devil Deal trip. I would like to take these pills, but it is risky, and both because it could take down our max HP at a time when we don't have an easily accessible way to bring it back up, and it's also risky because it could, you know, just immediately paralyze us or cause us to take 1 damage or things like that. So as much as I like to identify pills, that's right, there's 3 of them. I dodged 2 and almost held still for a second. But now there's just 1. I was gearing up to say 0, but unfortunately, it was not in the cards quite yet. Speaking of cards, we want to hold on to Justice. Okay, we have not identified either of these. If we find an HP on the floor, or if we find another of the same kind of pill, I would be down to take those, because, you know, if we find 2 blue and white pills like that, thank you, coin, for being there when I needed you. If we find 2 blue and white pills, we can safely take one, knowing that if one is a health down, the other will also be a health up. Would we need it? So, you know, we got options. We got options. We just don't have a lot of confidence yet in our capabilities. We've got some good items. It's just Keeper needs very good to succeed. Lasers, 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 lasers. I got lasers. In my defense, when that thing came out and hit me, I had no idea that this room might contain lasers. 2 bombs for free contents of a golden chest seems worth it to me, especially since that could be money that we used to play the sacrifice room. Hey, we got 2 bombs and a key out of it. Mom's bra, not an item that we plan to keep, especially since we're trying to stock up a floor full of cash for the sacrifice room, but we'll take it. Smelter is not the best, but think of it this way, it's like an extra trinket slot. So now store key is permanently part of us. Car battery is amazing. So now whenever we use an active item, it is going to activate twice. So now wooden nickel has a 50% chance to give us a penny twice. So now it's going to give us an average of 1 penny for each use. A quarter of the time it gives us 0, but oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. Please don't die here. And a quarter of the time it's going to give us 2. It can give us nickels sometimes. There's no real point in blowing up these blue fires because it's just going to give us either, nothing as they often do, or blue flies. Can't get soul hearts. Alright. So this makes it a lot safer to live as the keeper. I wasn't scared there, or there, or there. Not at all. Complete confidence. Because now sometimes we still get nothing, but it's less often, and equally often, we'll have 2 on the floor to deal with the tough room, which is really nice in a boss fight to have effectively 4 HP instead of just the 2. And it's going to let us stock up a lot more coins on the floor, an average of, shocker, twice as many for that sacrifice room play. We're going to go ahead and go into the boss first. We did blow up the shop assistant, so that is giving us an extra bit of a chance to our devil deal here. So we're at a grand total of 46% if we can avoid taking damage on the boss. Because as these coins are coded as red heart containers for the purpose of devil deals. Is yellow and white one of the other ones we had? For instance, the end. Yeah, I'll take a little free burst damage on the boss. Bloat is rough. It is a contained bloat, like the contained peat. Let's lure him down here. As you all may know, the only safe place to shoot the bloat is from above. But the keeper does have a bit of an advantage here, because he has those diagonal shots, which are a little easier to angle sideways and hit the bloat from otherwise unsafe angles. It is also nice that we got those speed upgrades so we can walk in front of the bloat. I think with 0.85 base speed, the keeper... Oh, that's not good. I'm going to use the Justice card and refill health. So we have lost our Devil Deal chance, but as long as we survive the fight against Bloat, I'm happy. So you can see when he's in the middle of something like tossing out Creep, he's not going to shoot a laser. When he's not, he is totally laser available. Uh-oh. Bloat is escaping captivity. I repeat, Bloat is escaping captivity. But, oh wait, he can still shoot lasers over those rocks. I should not stand below them. Come here. Finish this off. Almost. That was foolish, but we're done. 11% devil chance is not a lot of devil chance. This is just going to give us a bunch of flies, but we have our health back. And in addition to the bunch of flies, I should also mention that it gave us a lot of flies. I'm sorry. In addition to a lot of flies, it gave us a Tears Up. If that... You know what? I want to give that shop... No, yeah, it is a reroll. I want to give that shop one reroll, because there is one item I would absolutely take. Let's see if we get it. Blank card is really good, but I don't think... It's also an investment, and I don't think we're in a position to make that investment. I think we need every bit of health we can get, because we have not been playing well enough to really get ahead of the curve here. I was looking to see if I could get a copy of the Habit, which every time you take damage, gives your active item 1 charge. And since our active item is on 1 charge, every time we take damage, we would get to use Wooden Nickel. And since Wooden Nickel is going to give us an average of 1 coin every time, it makes us on average immortal. Which is to say, every time we get hit, we generally generate, 0 to 2, but average 1 coin. So we're going to start playing this. We're going to leave those coins on the ground. We're going to pick up one of these coins, and we're also going to bring the battery charge in to use in that room in case we decide to fight the angels. I think I would like to fight the angels. Picking up that penny reduced our damage. Oh, okay, I figured out why. It's because we have adrenaline, which gives us a damage boost when we have empty red heart containers. And these are, for some intents and purposes, red heart containers. So, when one is empty, we're getting that 0.37 damage boost. Mystery solved. 5.88 is not bad. It does help us, you know, it did help us burst down bloat there after we took a hit. Okay, so we have white and yellow and blue, sorry, white and white and white and blue pills on the ground. We don't have a way to replenish our HP. I don't feel comfortable taking those right now. You know what? Okay, feel blessed. Bonus angel chance would be nice if we had not fought the boss yet. Hey, placenta giving that free HP back. So let's just go ahead and play it right away. And as you may know, the sacrifice room here, just every time you play it, it gives you a chance to get a nice thing. Not just a random nice thing, but off a specific pool of nice things. So if we can play it 11 times, we will get a lot of different things from it. The reason I'm not picking up the convenient coin there, by the way, is because I'm saving that one because it's easier to get, and I want to have it as a nice treat for myself for later. You may also notice that we are paying some money to do this because when you pick up a coin to refill your coin heart, you don't get the money from it. Golden horseshoe is not a bad trinket. It's kind of late for it. It's going to give us a chance to get a double treasure room instead of a normal treasure room. We could pick up the trinket catcher, buy a battery charge, and make it permanent. With the smelter, just destroy the trinket and add its ability permanently to our character, but there's only one more floor on which we could generate a treasure room normally. Can't get treasure rooms on the womb or womb 2 unless you have a specific trinket that allows you to do it. Odds of getting that are pretty low. So if we get a trinket that we would rather have than golden horseshoe on the next floor, we'll just take that. I like having adrenaline because it, when I'm not sure, do I have 1 health or 2 right now? I can't see. Curse of the Unknown. It reminds me, no, you have 5.51 damage, not 5.88. You silly bean. Okay, this will give us 4 coins, because it's normally worth 5, but one of them is used up to heal us. So we are spending a decent amount of coins on this sacrifice room, but the more you play, the better the rewards are. Okay, I'm going to pick up a coin there because I'm a little worried about what could happen. So we're about to fight an angel. We got a lot of flies. We could run away from it, but I would actually like to fight it. Now, that was definitely an intentional dodge and not just blind luck. Because... What? I thought we were at 2. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay, you know what? I do want to... As I promised, I'm going to keep playing. I don't know if I want to do Keeper because I want to find out what these are. Who's even left? Oh, Apollyon. One of the newer characters to me. And it's not Eden. Apollyon and who else? Forgotten. It's the Forgotten. Okay. That's all the normal characters. I'm really curious what they look like, and I'm going to go ahead and take a quick peek. Oh no! Oh, it's fine. It is fine. I was just going to start a quick run, then abandon it and go back to the promised Keeper run. Okay, so they seem to be the same. They just don't have an icon. Fascinating. I wonder if this is on purpose or if it's some sort of bug. Like, maybe when they did this in a previous year, they just said, "Oh, for April Fool's Day, we'll replace this like, data file of all the character icons with this new one. Computer, do that every April Fool's." And that's the list that has all the characters in Keeper. And then when they added these new characters, they gave a new list of character icons, but they didn't update the April Fool's list. And since the April Fool's list doesn't have these, they're just empty. That's my guess, because this doesn't seem like a cool, fun idea as much as just like an accident. Anyway, I was crying because Eden's Blessing gave me a free item on my next run, and I wanted to use that on the promised Keeper run, and I didn't. Blow yourself up. Thank you. Alright. Pretty easy fight. 1 bomb. Good start. So, last run was a warm-up. Now we're going to try and play like we've played this game before. And I think it should be easier, because if we can play good from the beginning, it's easier to get early advantages that reduce the pressure to play good later. So hopefully we can stay on top of things a little more here. I am not going to take that pill, because it's serious time, MusicalConman says, while getting hit for basically no reason. But pretty good odds that one of these fires gives us a coin. Pretty low odds, well, pretty zero odds that we get a Devil Deal chance on floor 1. Alright, we'll finish the combat. Jeez, game. Can you give me a minute? I'm hunting for coins. So we just spent 1 coin for a little extra warm-up. That's all. It was really nice to get car battery on that last run. I would love to try and get something of similar power. I would be willing to use a bomb to blow up pots, but I don't think I want to use a bomb for just 2 pots. I would want to use a bomb for several pots. So if I can find a way to blow up like 4 pots with 1 bomb. Strange Attractor. Potentially the worst item we could take right now. Or at pretty much any time. We're not going to take it. Normally, I would take a floor 1 Strange Attractor, because it is terrible and silly and funny, and, I play this game for giggles. Giggle, giggle, giggle. But, I'm doing a tough character, I'm a little out of experience, and I do want to see if I can win this one. So on the first run, maybe I would have taken it, but right now, we're playing hardcore. Speaking of real gamer games, that Doom Eternal is out. I've heard pretty good things about it. Hey, free secret room gamble did pay off. We're going to blow this up. We get a trinket. It's not better than our current trinket. But the stone chest could offer some significant value. Well, 5 coins is the market value of 1 bomb. And since we have 3 stores, it doesn't cost us an opportunity cost to go and shop for 1 if we hypothetically wanted it. Ooh, I would really like to get that fanny pack. Fanny pack is a very strong option with Keeper, because Fanny pack gives you a chance to drop something whenever you get hit. That sort of synergy is really strong with Keeper, because Keeper can refill his... I've made mistakes, but I'm so good at this game, y'all. Watch me get hit on, like, the last enemy against 1 very slow-moving shot. Yeah, something like that. I should really take out this one. It's low health, and not that bad. Okay. We've made it through a room with, like, 3 champion enemies, which is pretty respectable. Unfortunately, we did take a hit, which is 1 less coin with which to buy fanny pack. I should have saved that to use on the boss. Without further ado, let us do noble battle. Pin is not a bad boss. We'll give that a shot. Man, I have not recorded one of these solo Let's Plays in a while, and it does feel good to just sit and talk into a microphone. As someone who likes to talk and often is trying to restrain that when hanging out with people, not wanting to dominate the conversation, be polite, it's nice to just kind of get all the words out. just me. And, of course, my lovely viewers. Unfortunately, we're going to have like 9, 10 coins here, depending on... Oops, we can't get that one easily. How this pays out. So I don't think we're going to be able to buy a fanny pack. Sorry, gang. Just wasn't in the cards. Blowing up the shopkeeper has a very, very low chance of giving us a dime. We could look for a super secret room here. Let's see, it's the 4th rock up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, let's give it a shot. Okay, lots of pills. So there's 2 of the light blue ones. So that's... Okay. You know what? With this many pills to check, I'm just gonna dive head first into the swimming pool. Amnesia. Verp is not a bad pill to know about. Range down again. Okay, Amnesia. We don't really want to be carrying that either. Okay, so we lost a little bit of range, but we got 1 puberty pill. Puberty is nice because taking 3 puberties gives you a tiny transformation. It gives you 1... so let's range down also, okay. Gives you 1 HP. So, if we can find 2 more puberties, we can hold on to that second one and use it to take a devil deal. Blood Clot, which I got there, is going to make it so every other shot fires a big shot. Like that. R.I.P. Fanny Pack. Not as good as, say, Piggy Bank. That would have been a real tragedy, because Piggy Bank pretty much wins the run. As long as I play well. Still not bad. Okay. So this floor, gotta be even more serious mode than the previous floor. Need to not take damage. So those red shots, you can see it's not affecting our like actual damage stat. It's just giving bonus damage to that specific tier. Whoops. Didn't mean to pick that up. Let's lead those through the fire. No need to shoot at all. Leaving these on the ground because, as you've seen before, sacrifice rooms, like this one, can give us some big payoff. So we are definitely going to use that after the boss fight, because unless we use our Devil Deal chance first, in which case we might want to use it first to give us Angel chance instead of Devil chance, but it becomes even more critical here. And yes, I know it's weird to be talking up a sacrifice room all big is a great idea after that is how I died last time. But what can I say? Value. I would consider, and honestly that didn't happen. That happened largely just because I forgot I was at 1 HP. I really thought I was at 2. Use the item. Because there was health. You know, I was trying to dodge, obviously, but there was also health on the ground in that room. Could have done stuff with it. Okay, the battery is a really good item that we're just going to go ahead and get now. That's going to help us have an extra charge of Crooked Penny so that we can drop it twice during the boss fight. Ooh! With a low speed, these are a lot of very fast enemies. We have not found our treasure room yet, but I am inclined to just fight the boss now, see if we can get a double chance right away. Little Horn should not be the worst boss to try and get around, especially since our triple shot is pretty good at dealing with that ball. It can be kind of hard to hit, but we can hit it pretty good. Avoid these bombs, avoid the holes he throws out. The holes he throws out are probably the thing that can, you know, most quickly catch us off guard. So we'll be ready for those. We'll take out these. We will dodge that. I'm glad that wasn't a hole. Tricky, but we can shoot it away from us and blast him, blast him, blast him. Blast yourself. Blast, blast. Ah, that's what I should have done. I should have just been saying blast. Okay, let's see if we get anything here that is a Krampus fight. That's what I wanted. But I did get the coin back, so I'm sorry, game. Also, Cat o' Nine Tails is a pretty solid damage up. Taking us to 6 right now. And, you know, our red ones are doing even better, so you can see we're taking out bosses pretty quickly. Head of Krampus is not a bad item at all, but the thing is, Wooden Nickel is just so essential for the Keeper. We have healed up. I know we have healed up. Oh, wait. This isn't Curse of the Unknown. I can see that we've healed up. I was getting that same paranoia from last time. Curse of the Unknown can really get you. Okay, so yeah. The battery is kind of like car battery, but worse here. Similar to car battery, it's going to let us take our 50% odds twice during a tough room. The thing that makes it a little worse is, it takes 2 rooms to get that. Super Magnet has a pretty similar effect to Strange Attractor, the other item that I just refused to take. I'll use one of those because we're about to lose it. So now instead of keeping it at 1, I can keep it at 2. Crystal Ball is worth using once. It's going to give us either a soul heart or a card. Unfortunately, it gave us a soul heart that just turns into flies. But it tells us where our secret room is. We do not have a lot of money on the ground, so I don't know that we're going to be able to play that sacrifice room to completion. All the same, the sacrifice room can give us money to keep playing itself. This secret room can give us money. And we didn't make it to the end of that last sacrifice room. Ooh, this is definitely going to give us what we need to... well, it actually doesn't, but it's still pretty good. Counterfeit coin is going to make it so that any coin we pick up has a 50% chance to be 2 coins. That's pretty unlucky. Money? Money. Gonna pick up the money in other rooms first, so that if I make it to the angel fight and I can still have money left, I can do those. I think with counterfeit coin, it's gonna make it so that when we pick up a coin for health, we have a 50% chance of also getting a coin for money. No coin. But I'm not totally sure. It may only trigger when we pick up a coin for money. Give me a chest. I should have specified one I can open. Do I take one more risky play? Yes, because we've got HP in the boss, and now we can keep going. And now we can keep going. Okay. Health. And the bombs. Hey, they opened the thing for us, and it is a huge damage upgrade. Cricket's Head gives you a 50% bonus, and plus a little bit of a flat amount, and when we already have such a huge health pool. I am going to take one shot at the angel fight. If I get hit, I leave it behind. This one can only shoot diagonally in the 2 bottom directions, or straight down with its lasers, or it can fire that big bullet spread. But if you move to the side of it and you're prepared to dodge the bullets, you're in pretty good shape. Key piece is going to give us better chance of angel rooms in the future instead of devil rooms. I think I'm okay with that. This could be a big thing. It either gives you 30 coins or like 10 soul hearts. Unfortunately, it gave us the soul hearts. I don't feel comfortable going for the second angel fight. Yes, I do. I have a ton of flies with 10 damage, so it should go down pretty quickly. This one is a lot riskier. It can shoot lasers in more directions. It can spawn things. It can shoot in all directions. So that could be 4 directions, straight or diagonal, but we took it down. We got the second key piece. We could, if we want, fight Mega Satan if we make it that far in the run. But yeah, so Cricket's Head alone is a huge payout, and in my opinion, totally worth the time invested there, because keeper runs are tough, y'all. You can't just do whatever you want and hope to get by. Checking my phone there. Got some messages from people I know. So right now we're if we get a deal at all, which is a 33.75% chance right now, there's a 71% chance that it is a deal with the angel rather than devil. Of course, if we take a devil deal and we actually, trade health for a bargain as opposed to just fighting Krampus, then that'll go to 100%, barring items that fix that. Because that's the thing, you can get angel deals and then go back to devil deals, but the reverse is not true. 1 bomb is not going to get us in there, so if we get a second bomb, we can get payout. Okay, I am definitely down to do double sacrifice rooms. There's no point in fighting the angels again, but there can be a lot of rewards, and if you get the 30 coins at the end, your whole investment paid back. So, from now on, when I use wooden nickel, I'm going to keep one charge going into new rooms, just for safety, but I think I'm going to use the second charge in the sacrifice room, just for convenience here. Because then when we get going on that whole thing, sort of that. Alright, now we can trade 2 bombs for 4. And I don't know where you went to business school, but they taught me that was a pretty good idea. Now, I didn't go to business school, but you know what? That's not true. When I was in middle school, my mom actually had me go to I think it was my mom, maybe it was my dad, maybe it was somebody else. Either way, I went to a little, like, personal finance seminar at our local credit union. I'll take that. Magneto. It's like Strange Attractor without the massive downside. I'll take that. It could be Cursed Eye, but, you know, it's not that bad. Guppy's Paw. Terrible, terrible decision to actually use it. Very bad to give up heart containers on this kind of character for soul hearts that would just be flies. Would you trade a heart container for some flies? I mean, in real life, with your presumably human heart that you need to live? I don't think so. I mean, I can't speak for my entire audience, but I think on average, if I were to poll my, you know, massive viewer base, it would probably come out something like that. We don't have Store Key anymore, and we have Curse of the Blind, so we can't see what we're buying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The place! Oh, it's purely on instinct. So this is going to make it a little tough to leave coins behind, actually. Which is unfortunate. But on the other hand, on the times when we actually need coins, it's going to be very helpful because, you know, if we're in the middle of a boss fight, we use our wooden nickel where it drops up to, it drops it, you know, wherever it drops it, to the left or to the right of us. Wait a second. Fight the boss first. Don't lose that deal chance. Anyway, it's going to make it easier to pick up health in the middle of a tense fight when we might really need it. The downside is it's going to make it easier to pick up health early before we need it. So like now we have to dodge this penny the whole fight if we want to have it available for health either during this boss fight or for the secret room. That is a bit of a tough time to dodge a penny. Wow, this is a fun little challenge actually. That made the stain a lot more fun to fight. Okay, we've got a bomb, but we don't need a bomb. Ooh, we can choose between 3. Which one do you think? You know what? I have a coin to flip. If heads, it's the left one. Tails, it's the right one. If it falls off the desk, it's the middle one. This is a foreign coin. I'm not sure which is heads or tails, but I'm excited this is tails, and I'm pretty sure I said that tails is the right one. Scapular. That is pretty useless. It's just going to generate flies. But let's take this. That's flies. Oh my gosh. Real coin dodge 'em up around here. So what Scapular does is when you take damage, that would put you to, I think, half a heart, half a red heart or less, then you get a soul heart. But since we will never go to half a red heart or less, it's not useful for that. And since we can't use soul hearts, it's not even helpful if it did trigger. It could be a whole red heart or less, but I'm pretty sure it's half a red heart. Give me that money. I'm almost tempted to go shopping, but with Curse of the Blind and no way to know what we're purchasing, I think it's better to save it for the next floor. Don't you? We got enough money on the floor to play this a good few times. You know, we can't expect to get a cricket's head every time, but we can get something pretty decent. Let's see what it could be. I should be counting my plays to see how close we are. There's less need to leave money on the floor, because we're not going to do the angel fights, because We can't get more key pieces than we already have. That's not a good trinket. I think it also only triggers when we go to half a red heart, which, to repeat, we can't do. It is impossible. But we're going to keep using up these coins. You know what? Invest in yourself. Go to a slightly further one. Leave this as a treat for next time. Counterfeit coin did trigger there. You saw we both refilled our container and went up from 11 to 12 coins. I hope you like the sound of my voice, because a keeper run, especially after a death and restart, does make for a long video. You feel blessed, ain't it? Oh no, I picked up 2 at once. I didn't want to do that. But I do want that. Oof, that made it a little harder to dodge. Okay. I want to leave 1 in the room just in case, you know, the bombs, things like that. Mainly for the bombs. But we are getting pretty close to the money plays. So, okay. The next few should be bombs, angels, payout. And then it's just angel again. And we're not even going to do that. We're not going to do the play after that because it's just a chance to teleport to the dark room where we super don't want to go right now. We are not that strong. So we can play once for bombs, twice for angel, and then we'll be refilled up again to play 1 more time for the payout. A little spooked about those bombs. Let's get that health back. A little tedious, but I'd like to thank my loyal viewing audience for sticking with me through these long times. Okay. So this will get us the angel, and the penny we have in there, assuming we don't pick it up by accident, will get us the payout of either soul hearts or 30 coins. I am hoping for the 30 coins, because playing on soul hearts would be a little rough. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do these next couple empty rooms, because that ought to get me some wooden nickel charges, get me some money back, keep me from having to make such dire choices. Or I could just die on these rooms, but we're pretty strong right now. Let's get a red chest out of the way. I think we've identified the yellow and white pill, right? Use one of these, and we'll have 2 battery charges saved up to go back. Okay, we've already got it completely sorted out. 2 black pills is safe. I mean, you know, dangerous because it's explosive diarrhea, but safe because there's 2 of them. And this is range down. Okay, we're gonna hold on to explosive diarrhea. Well, we'd like to. Let's drop the range down over here. I think we may actually pick up the penny as soon as we step in there. So, you know, we should be pretty sorted on our penny economy at this point. Let's just get right out of there. Even though it was pretty low and easy to kill, it doesn't do anything for us. Ace of Diamonds turns a bunch of useless stuff into money. That gives us nothing. Unfortunately, can't turn hearts into money because we will never see any hearts, but still. It could turn a trinket that we don't need or some pills that we don't need into money. Explosive diarrhea. I can go ahead and pick up that coin at this point. Well, no, I shouldn't. What did I go back in here for? There isn't a reason to go back in here. I'll go back in there in a bit and Ace of Diamonds it. Anyway, I've filled back up on health. Here is the play that gives us either a zillion flies or, much preferably, a bunch of money. This time it was a bunch of money. So now we will go to the shop and buy whatever random stuff is in there, because whatever it is, it's good enough for us. We are going to we're going to min-max a little bit. We're almost getting strong enough that we don't have to min-max anymore. But, you know, I like to play it safe, because with the Keeper, you're never that safe. There is only 2 items that can... Well, there's a few items that can increase Keeper's survivability. But the main ones are, first of all, anything that gives you a way to generate a lot of coins at will, or especially when you get hit, like Swallowed Penny, Piggy Bank, Habit is a good way to feel pretty safe. Second of all, Greed's Gullet is the one item that can give you more heart containers. Greed Skillet is an item that gives you heart containers based on the amount of money you have. With a teleport card, we can safely play this, and I'd like to. No getting our health back, so don't get hit by this. We got our health back. And could be a guppy item. It is a guppy item. We are just going to teleport on out of here because I don't want to enter the next floor at 1 heart container. No easy way to get it back. We are definitely going to use our 1 coin on the shop here because we ought to be able to buy a key and 2 items. Let's see what we get. Diplopia is very good. Chaos. You know what? I could have used... I'm just going to use Diplopia here. Let's blow these up first, get a lot of value out of it, and double everything. There's no trinket here that we're going to take over Counterfeit Penny except... Ooh, double 2 of diamonds. Not a trinket. Double pill is safe. I mean, not great, but no risk of death. And let's use the new wooden nickel for the free coin. And take the battery. And hop on out of here. Oh, wait, I should use 1, 2 of diamonds and bring the other with me. So I think we might want to go to the shop on the next floor. Oh, you know what? Before I use the 2 of diamonds, I should have donated some of my money back. It's fine. That is one thing I really like about Isaac, is all the opportunities it gives to try and, you know, not do anything radical, but just give yourself a slightly better chance of victory. We can play these for as long as we like. We're going to get money back from the thing. So it's free to play this, and it will eventually blow up and give us either a active item we don't want, or an HP item that doesn't help us, but does give a speed upgrade, and we could really use a speed upgrade. Okay, HP up ain't bad. And so I'm going to play this... Okay, good. I was going to say 20 more times. I'm glad I didn't have to choose. So we've got up to the same speed that we died at previously. This is surely a good omen. And it's been 25 minutes, but we're finally moving on to the 4th floor of the game. Keeper does tend to play pretty slow. It was a real challenge to get the boss rush things done with him. Would love to get a Devil Angel room on this floor if I can. Arcade is gonna have the same chance to give us Blood Bag. Well, we might have to get IV Bag first, but infinite stuff is possible. However, it's gonna give us things to blow up instead. That's a range down. Can't fool me like that again. That bed is basically a coin on the ground. Not quite as good, but the point is it refills our HP. Coin on the ground is better for us because we have counterfeit pennies, so it could also give us money in addition to the HP, but you get the general idea. Oh, I should really be using this. Sacrifice room 3 floors in a row would slow down the run considerably, especially because we got a mystery map. So let me see, let me refresh myself on where we've been. Okay, we've been here, we've been here. Okay. So I'm going to explore down and to the left first, and then go, I guess, counterclockwise, so that I can remember which rooms I've been to. So I've explored this now. Oh, it is going to be a real bugger to remember where we've left pennies. Oh, that's going to be an issue. We may have to just revisit the entire floor, but here's the good news. We are like 40% faster than we were the previous time. Okay, let's use this. So down and to the left is profitable. Up and to the right is still completely unexplored. That's my personal method of keeping track of where I've been on a mystery floor like this, is just, you know, to follow a pattern so I don't have to remember everything. Come at me. I'll gun you down mid-stride. Okay, maybe not mid-stride, but towards the end of your stride. I'll gun you down 3/4 stride, stranger. Sacrifice room. Alright, this is going to be another long floor, but the last 2 sacrifice rooms on this run gave us a lot of value. Hopefully this one will as well. Obviously our shop is hugely valuable, so we found our sacrifice room. So I'm going to start maybe a little risky, but drop my wooden nickel near it. Ooh, here's an important tidbit for anybody who gets to the point of playing the Keeper, who I know some of my audience probably has not unlocked yet. You unlock the Keeper by, well, play a lot of greed mode, do everything you can in that, see where it gets you. I'll tell you how to unlock him in the next 3 seconds. So if you cover your ears and count to 5, if you don't want spoilers, you will have avoided it. So time to cover your ears now. Fill up the donation machine in greed mode. Alright, so that's how you unlock the Keeper. I have now told you how you unlock the Keeper. If you have not yet uncovered your ears by this point, you are a fool who counts too slow. When I said count to 5, I meant like integers only, like 5.1, 5 3/4. These are all unnecessary, right out. Oh god, did you try to count every number between 0 and 5? Every number? The entire infinity of numbers? Oh god. Well, one of my viewing audience is going to starve to death because of their poor choices. But I got some stuff. Homing bombs. If nothing else, it's 5 bombs, and homing bombs are pretty nice if we get other bomb synergies that make our bombs strong. Right now, they're also pretty good for taking out bosses or tough enemies, but we're fortunate enough to have damage to help us with that. Oh, I did not think I was going to make it through that one without getting hit. Still a little risky here. But we got through it, didn't have to use our card. As I was going to explain, the 2 of Diamonds card lets you, doubles your money, but not everybody knows. It also, in doing so, spends 1 of that money to give you a new Keeper health. I'm just going to blow this up for the healing. Fill it back up a little bit afterwards to say sorry. IV bag would give us infinite health because every time we use it, it drops money on the ground. Or sorry, not infinite health, it would give us infinite money. I guess they're the same thing on Keeper. But since we already have maxed out money, we don't really need that. You can see playing the donation machine here, it is a rare thing, but if you play it enough, it can give you an increased angel chance. Unfortunately, since we've gotten hit, our devil chance is quite low. But, nevertheless, worth a try. But the disadvantage of playing IV bag, of course, is that it costs health to play, so it's kind of risky to take into rooms. You know, you can just, if you spam it, you will be invincible during a period after you take damage, so you can hypothetically just play it over and over that way. I'm going to use up 2 of Diamonds and hold on to the Algiz rune. Maybe I should have bought everything in the shop first, but at this point in the run, I'm really not concerned about our ability to get money. Yeah, I guess I'll buy the card. It's not that inspiring. Buy the battery charge. Buy the bomb. Do buy the bomb. If you can get to it. Okay. So, now we're going to see if we can get a bunch of stuff here. I'm doing the sacrifice room for the boss. Not really important. But if it gets the You Are Blessed bonus, it's going to give us another chance to Angel Room or Devil Room. And it's not really that I want an Angel Room that much more than a Devil Room right now. But I think it'll be funny to have like a 95% chance. Alright, get in there. Here we are. Did pick the right direction. Did get the money back. Alright, you feel blessed. We are at 100% angel chance now. Let's play it. Some more, pick up our floor money. You know what, we don't have to pick up our floor money quite yet. Now we're at more than 100% angel chance. Oops. Wasted a little bit of health money there. But we keep getting it back. Is bombs yet? Bombs is yet. Didn't get hit by the bombs. Angel fight, we're gonna nope right out of there, go pick up a floor money. I think we left some to the left. And this one is going to be our payout turn. You know what, we should leave that one in case the payout gives us flies, because we don't want to go into the boss fight with 1 health, or run into some spikes as we're wandering around looking for our old money. Okay, there's actually no reason to pick up all of this now that I think about it. Flies would have been better. Because we have max money. I don't think... Now, if we picking up unnecessary pennies can be good if they're lucky pennies. So I guess I could have picked those up for a chance at a luck up. As you can see, Keeper starts with very low luck. I think it starts at -2. Although I think we took a luck down pill. Maybe we also got a luck up somewhere. I don't know. I don't need to keep track. The point is, Keeper gets a very low rate of dropping all kinds of keys, bombs, other tasty snacks. Alright, the husk should be pretty easy to just blast through. Our big damage shots are going to take out all the spiders and flies in a single hit, which is good, because we don't shoot very often, so we'd like to do it in a single hit. It's a shame we didn't even get an item from the boss. It must be a glitch, because I don't think we got any improvement to our run in a noticeable way. Alright, this is going to give us pills when we blow it up, but let's go ahead and... Yeah, we could be an old man. I like Sleepy Old Man. That's not bad either. Yeah, with the old man jacket. Yeah, with the old man jacket. That's what we're going to go with. Because, you know, it is a rare occasion to get to play as this old man. I don't want to completely abandon his character model, but I do want the big grin and scraggly hair. As long as I can keep the jacket to create a totally unique look, I'm hip-hoppity happy. Alright. I'm starting to feel less scared about how am I going to get through this and more, alright, let's go ahead and get through this, which is a good point in a Keeper run. I would love to get to the next point of power level up. Alright, we're blasting through this. We're not that strong yet, but we've got what we need. I think we've got, you know, at this point a damage... Oof, there goes our double chance. Oof. At this point, a damage upgrade would be pretty welcome, because, you know, it's always welcome, but a damage upgrade is welcome because we have a damage multiplier in the form of Cricket's Head, so every flat damage up we get is going to be significantly better than usual. However, I think what would be even better way to multiply our damages to get a strong Tears upgrade. I am glad we got Speed. Speed can be kind of a priority of hope for on the Keeper. And, you know, because 0.85 speed is not enough speed. 1.15, I'd like more speed, but it is enough speed is the important thing. Yellow and white, I think we have here also. We do not, so it is not a safe take. This run is strong enough that I'm not willing to throw it in the garbage over a health down pill. Let's... that chest is going to make us take damage to open it, and I don't think it... Oh my god, every floor! I don't think the spike chests can even give you items, which is weird, because you'd think... You know, the other chest that you pay a price to get into. Dark Princess Cown lost his power, so when we take damage, we're going to get a stat boost for that room. So, like, the stone chest that you have to bomb through, they have a chance of giving you an item. The golden chest that you have to pay a key to get into, they have a chance of giving you an item. The red chests that are free to get into, but have a higher chance of giving you something bad, or nothing useful, they have a chance of giving you an item. So I don't understand why, like, when they introduced a new chest with a price to pay, in this case, health to get in, why it doesn't have an item pool to give you. Alas, let's go check out the shop item pool, see what we can get there. Because we've got money. which is useful for buying goods and services. Don't die to the poops. That's just a general life philosophy. So as you can see, Dark Prince's Crown activated because we took damage there. Wow. Hit tails 3 times in a row. Wait, does Dark Prince's... No. Our Devil Chance went up because we left the room in which we took damage. Not because Dark Prince's Crown gives Devil Chance. I am going to play this because it could give money. And it has. Okay, take 1. We've got enough money on the ground to start playing this a little bit. Those stats are going to go up and down a lot as we go in and out, of full health and in and out of rooms in which we've taken damage. Okay. Weed those out, get them away from the door so that I can get through without picking them all up at once. We do have Guppy's Collar, so even if we suffer an unfortunate death, we have a chance to get through without it actually having taken place at all. It would be nice if this gave me some money. You usually expect to get a couple coins during the plays, but we've got enough to get to a pretty good hit total here. Feel blessed, so on the off chance we get a Devil Chance, it will not be a devil at all. Okay. That's good. Let's take one of these. Give me money. Or, you know, an item. Item would be good. Items are kind of the thing I'm playing this for. Bombs. Bombs gave us a hit. Hey, finally a luck up penny. That's good to have. Get out of here. I'm not fighting you. And the payout. And a heal up after. Okay. So that was a complete waste of time. But, you know, there were chances that we could have gotten something out of it. Basically, that stone chest could have had an item, which would have been awesome. Or one of the plays has a chance of teleporting you directly to an angel room. Don't die here. Oh, wait. It's really hard to die to those enemies, because whenever they hit you, they make you drop money. It's hard to die to them as Keeper, specifically. Okay. 38 minutes. Oh, gosh. I am not going to... You know what? If we get another sacrifice room on Necropolis 2, I'm not playing it. Just let me into the shop. Just let me into the shop. That rainbow heart is a full heal, which is to say it is worth 1 coin. Okay. But let's just not take damage and not need it. Let's blow this up, because they can be a nuisance. And please give me the shot. Oh, Keeper runs can take so long. We shoot so slow. I would love to get a Tears upgrade. But you know what? We're on the 5th floor. We have strong damage. We've got strong, you know, better sustain options than normal in terms of we can play Crooked Penny twice on a floor where we need it. We've got Guppy's Collar for a little extra, 1 more 50% chance of living through a tough situation. I'm not really dropping coins on the ground anymore. I guess I'll drop 1 just in case. As long as I can go into the boss with 2 plays. Alright, a reroll machine, so we can play a lot of stuff. When we get hit, that's going to give us a big Tears up for the rest of that room. That's just going to give us pills that we don't want. That's going to give us a chance to kill stuff real fast. 7 cents is not really worth much, but we have so much money, maybe we could reroll it into something. Speed upgrade. Hell yeah. It's going to give us a black and yellow pill. I believe we have one of those in the starting room, so I could be interested in playing that. These are not good enough. A little Loki is almost something to consider, but not quite. D1. Probably not a good buy. But I did it anyway. Okay, we got a white and yellow pill, so we can take that. What makes you small is pretty good. We can take that. Bombs are key. It is not super consequential. But now we can go refill our money from that sacrifice room, so I guess it was useful after all. Let's go ahead and stock up on supplies. Check the card. Not useful, but you never know. And we have gotten a little bit stronger on this floor. And we got that hallowed poop. I'm not really willing to play that. I'm not worried about dying, honestly. It just saved my time. Bombs are key. We have switched back. And let's hop in and get that one makes you smaller. And unlike one makes you larger, this does change your hitbox. And it does make you harder to hit. With Counterfeit Penny, that gives us quite a bit of money, because each coin is worth on average 1.5 coins, so that not quite 30 coins is worth more than 30 coins. I didn't keep close track of what our money total was at before, but it was lower than it is now. Ain't that something? Alright, Mask of Infamy, you seem faster than usual, but we, too, are faster than usual. And, thanks to Cat o' Nine Tails, we have the shot speed to, once we get behind you, actually hit you. You know what? That's going to save some time. Or at least make it easier. We got lots of bombs, and now we have access to lots more bombs. We got a low chance of an angel room paid out. Okay, there's some good options here. 99 bombs is not good enough, because we have bomb bag. Halo of Flies would block shots, but I would rather do more damage than prevent damage. The Glyph, I think... I'm not totally sure what Glyph of Balance does. I think it gives you chances to... It changes the drop table for items, and it makes it so based on like a specific algorithm of like what your high end, what's your low end, it gives you whatever consumable drops it thinks you need. That's a little gritty. Yeah, the jacket. It's all about the jacket. But, you know, Tears Up is just straight good and exactly what we were asking for. Okay, so there goes our Devil Chance again. But you can see when we're in here, our fire rate doubles. So from this to this. But we have to be careful not to hit it, because then it goes away. Still, on boss fights, things like that, if we've gotten hit once, it can help us. And we're able to, you know, pick up our coin, stay near that. We always want to pick up our coin. It's going to let us kill things twice as speedfully. Speedfully is a new word that all the cool kids are using in this, the year of our Lord and Savior Waluigi 2020. Small rock? Flies. 5. Oh god. How long do I want this run to go? 5 is going to let us start the floor over again. We have enough money that it would be worth seeing a new shop. If we had a way to teleport out of the boss fight, you know what? We can heal up pretty easily as the Keeper. We've already lost our Devil Chance. Let's just tank through it. The Relic is going to drop a Soul Heart every 3 rooms, which is another way of saying it just makes some flies. I don't think that's good enough. When we've got a reroll machine. Oh, heck yes. Oh, we have Chaos. That's why our drops are weird. Chaos is going to give us randomized shop items, which is much better. Sensor is going to slow items that get near us. I mean, enemies that get near us. Ooh, and a third syringe there is going to give us the Sponge Transformation, which is going to be, I believe, speed and a bunch of damage. So then we're going to start hitting really hard. So, despite all the money we had before, we're now getting to a point where we want to actually think about our purchasing. I'll take 2 bombs for 3 bombs. Not something I would have necessarily done on purpose, just for the time involved, but it ain't bad. We could play that to get some money, but it is tedious going in and being careful around the spikes. I'm going to see if we can get money other ways before we resort to that. Keys go in here. These are all, well, 2 of these are decent quality trinkets. The middle one, the Crow Heart, just does not affect the Keeper whatsoever. Just pick that up. I'm not worried about dying here. And I do want to buy stuff. And since I've pledged not to play a sacrifice room on Necropolis 2, I can pick up the money without fear. Range up. Ain't bad. And another piece of the mom transformation. I mean, it's not good exactly, but it ain't bad. That's right, we don't have to venture between scary spikes to get the money. The money comes to us. If we go in there, we will lose our chance to do cool things that we enjoy. And I can't abide that. They're all slow. No, just the ones in Censor are slow. Okay. Just trying to figure out a mystery there. So with Censor and Hallowed Poop... Ooh, that was the first thing of our... what's it called? Euthanasia. Each tier has a random chance to be a needle that instantly kills any non-boss enemy and makes it explode in a big blast of powerful bullets. It would still be foolhardy to play that curse room because there is a... Well, I guess there isn't a chance that we would just die, but there's a chance we would have to use our Algiz rune to get out. Let's take that. It's money. So we're getting enough money here to buy 2 more items from the shop. You know, hopefully. We can make it up to 30. Wheel of Fortune is going to be maybe more money. No, it's a trinket. But store credit is going to get us a free item. Ansas is going to give us a secret room. So we're just going to go ahead and use this store credit to buy that last syringe for the transformation for free. We're going to use a bomb here just to speed our path since we're going to be coming back this direction. We're going to blow this up for money and deal chance. Oh, I guess we've already blown one up. And we didn't get any money. But, to be clear, I meant money chance. I knew it wasn't guaranteed money. Oh, our poop stays there. That's kind of nice. Okay. Let's buy that. Now we get the sponge transformation. Bombs are key. Isn't something we really care about. I don't think Big Chub is worth taking here, but Polyphemus, holy hell. Polyphemus is worth taking. So it's going to drop our fire rate to an abysmal 55, but look at this damage. Mystery Sack is not bad, but not going to do it. 1-up. Oh no, I didn't mean to play that. Those are both items worth considering. Let me get all the money I can get here. And... oh, whoops. Huh, a friend of mine is playing Mountain Blade 2 on Steam. Mount and Blade. I don't know of a game called Mountain Blade. It sounds pretty cool. In the hypothetical. Okay. We got up to 14 coins. Can we get to 15? And then, oops. Don't walk into that unless you want to walk into that. We can get to 15. Now the question is, do we want an extra life? Do we want... oh, I can't remember if that's Bloody Lust or Anemia. I'm pretty sure that's Anemia. At half price, I think that makes it anemic, sorry. Half price is just hard to turn down. We don't want these. Heaven help us. We are so strong now. I think we are going to do the whole floor again. And bite that apple. Quick, are we recording check? We are. Let's get that jacket back. Jacket. Jacket and underwear. That's a look. So as you can see, we can't shoot very often. But we don't need to. Because we blast some. And Polyphemus makes it so that if a tier kills an enemy, overkills an enemy, it makes a smaller tier keep traveling with the excess damage. Let's see if we got any interesting pills here. Let's get smaller. No mysteries at this time. Thank you very much. Alright. We're going to see if we can get one more shop. It might just be a greed fight. We have not gotten one of those yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Keeper is immune to them. I'm not the Isaac expert I once was on these sorts of finicky matters. I just know most things, not everything. Okay. That's the other thing about having 55 fire rate. You should line up your shots a little more than that. But yeah, so we don't have piercing shots, but we have something kind of like piercing shots, where if our tier overkills an enemy, a smaller tier keeps going, and tiers like this almost always overkill an enemy. You can see 3 billets go in, 3 billets come out. Okay, there's the Mon fight. Let's do a little more shopping, just for giggles, and then see if we can blaze through the rest of the run, because holy heck, this is a long one. Hope y'all are enjoying the content. This is what happens when I play the Keeper. I'm glad I figured out, you know, at least my own fan theory of why Apollyon and the Forgotten don't have icons right now. Because I think my theory makes sense of, like, the character icons being, you know, programmed on a list, and on April Fool's Day it says use this list instead. Alright, we are up to 0 luck, finally. And a bunch of money. Oh, I would so love to get a shop. I don't even remember what that item does. I really should. And go. Oh, we haven't lost our double chance yet, so I do kind of want to keep it. Okay. Solved it. HP up. Well, if we get something we want to trade HP for, we can come back and take that. Now, give me that shop. Come on, you know you want me to have the shop. Come on, game. You want me to win too, right? Don't you? Aren't you my friend, game? Thank you, friend, game. It is a greed fight. So we were just lucky the previous times. So that's pretty much it for shopping for the run. We are certainly not making it to Hush, and there are very low odds that we get either the trinket that gives you shops on the womb, or the another 5 dice room. Odds of that are in fact pretty much 0, because we're not going back to explore the rest of the floor. We're ready to move on here. I'll tell you what, with 46 damage, our flies are massive. I think I still want to go to the chest instead of the dark room. Chest is a fun place to go. Time to bite an apple. It tastes better when you say, yum. Aryam is a sacred incantation of my particular cult. We worship Waluigi, obviously. Okay. And blast these. We have to wait a little while to blast them, but we can blast them. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Blind Rage is going to be better than Counterfeit Penny now. Now, after what Blind Rage does is that little bit of invincibility you have after you get hit. Blind Rage makes it last twice as long. Which is really good for the Keeper, because usually how the Keeper plays is when you get hit, you're frantically running to the next penny, and you don't want to get hit while you're running to the penny, because a lot of times you're panicked, you're just trying to get straight there as fast as you can, you don't focus as much as on dodging, and you run into a bullet on your way to the penny. Blind Rage makes it a lot safer to just take that gamble of running straight there. And this floor we have a pretty good chance of not getting hit and preserving that double chance, just since our damage is so good. You know, if we miss it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I would love to get another angel room. Hermit card. Hermit card is, you know, not terrible on a character that might want to teleport away upon getting hit. Hello again, this room. I feel like we've met before somewhere in a distant land. Okay, go away, little fly. Come on. You know what? I may want to try and get close to just have all 3 bullets land on enemies, just because. Oh, I shoot so slow. This is the risk you take when you choose to grab Polyphemus as keeper, and it's a good thing we did get at least the screw for 1 tier's upgrade. It could be slower. Come on, Pen. Come on out. Okay, don't quite one-shot you. I'm going to save my bullet. Oh, not quite, huh? There we go. Line up that piercing, blast them both down. Oops, almost walked into that. And let's take out that spawner there. Keep it from making anything dangerous. Oops, save the shot. And there we go. Hairpin, danger charge. Interesting. Could give us battery charges when going into boss rooms, but we're planning to bring battery charges in. I'll tell you what, Sensor is not lied to my praise often, because it's one of those where it's pretty decent, but you don't always pay attention to it. Sensor is the golden thing floating behind us, giving out that big aura. But it did make that dodge a lot easier by slowing down the bullets. It can occasionally make your life a bit harder by slowing down bullets and disrupting otherwise predictable damage patterns. I kind of want to use the Algiz in here, but I'm not gonna. Oh no, I don't know why I thought it was going to shoot to the side, but there goes our double chance. Should have used the Algiz. But we have stats upgrade, most importantly, a tiny tiers upgrade. Ah, not as big as I hoped. Check my messages, I've been playing a while. Okay, some people have said some things to me, to which I shall reply, including a nice thing from a viewer of this very channel, who I expect will be watching this in the future, or what they will call the present. Oh, it's nice to pierce through a hand and hit another hand. Zoomity zoom. Okay, if I can avoid getting hit, 100% double chance. Well, 71% 8 angel chance. I'm very tempted to use the Algiz on the Mom's Heart fight if we make it that far without getting hit. Just to ensure. Not even because I super need the deal, but it'll make me feel better. I'll tell you what. Oh. I shouldn't have told you what. I should have waited and said, hey, I've got something to tell you later. Remind me when you get a chance. And you said it. What is it? And I was like, no, you're not supposed to know that. Ask me later. And you'd say, okay. And then, we'd get to later, whenever that arbitrary time is. And you would say, so, tell me the thing you wanted to tell me. And I would say, what? And you'd say, earlier you said you had a thing to tell me. I would say, no, that was it. What? I'll tell you what. And I have now told you what this what is all about. That was a brave non-dodge there, but I was like, let's see what happens. Sensor slowed it down enough that it did not hit me. Not another 5 for him. Okay. Just some enemies. I was saying, so the what that I wanted to tell you, before I so rudely interrupted myself by running into a bullet, was that Sensor is doing a really helpful job for us here, because with Polyphemus it's taking a really long time to reload our cannon in between barrages. And Sensor is, when the enemies or bullets get near to us, just giving us a little extra breathing room to load those cannonballs back up in the old Mega Blaster. I don't need that chest. What could it give me that I care about? I'll take the key because we're going to the floor titled the chest. Nah, I couldn't quite angle that. So, maybe we run into... What do I want? What did I pick those up for? So, maybe we run into 10 things we want to open. That would give us items there. And then give us a key. You're useless. Useless, I tell you. Alright. So we want to make sure that every shot is hitting something. Sensor is going to make it so that these shots never even reach us. Okay. We have dodged. We were rewarded with an angel room for our efforts. We get a bunch of soul hearts, which is to say, an army of flies. I kind of want to use them on that angel statue for revenge, but I'm not. I'm going to take them to the next floor. And our yump. Tasty apple. I don't remember what kind it was. I already took off the sticker because they don't taste great. I think it was a, like, Gala, Pink Lady, something like that. It is nice to have a very small character model so that we can weave through the bullets. Alright, Keeper. Let's get you to the finish line. We still have that Alga's room, so if we get hit on a boss fight, we can just immediately play it safe. And become invincible. And with Blind Rage and 2 Crooked Penny charges, hopefully we can also just be, as long as we use our item as soon as we enter a room. Tinted Rock, that's what I was here for. No small rock. Anything interesting in here? Consider me lightly interested. Not interested enough. You know, thinking about the chest, it's going to give us at least 4 items, and since we have chaos, they're going to be from random item pools. We could get our 3rd guppy item and ascend to godhood, because flies deal double your base damage, and our base damage is 1 quadrillion. We have an HP item in there. I could take mystery pills. Full health. That's not bad, but Alga's is better. Come on. Nice chain explosion there. Temperance isn't good enough for me to spend my time on it when this run has crossed the 1 hour mark. That's what happens when I'm playing Keeper, playing carefully, and doing a lot of sacrifice rooms. Ah well. The important thing is we're going to get through a Keeper run, and after a while off, coming back to perhaps the hardest character. Some people think the Lost is harder, but honestly, I find the Lost a little easier to play than Keeper, just because that higher base speed. That Holy Mantle is so forgiving, and you can take the Devil Deals for free instead of often not being able to take them. Because it's pretty much, you can get hit twice per room, but also you can fly and you can take infinite Devil Deals. And the Keeper is just, you can get hit twice per room, but also you're super slow and your shots are super infrequent. It can be a struggle. And of course, for those of you who have not yet unlocked these secret extra challenging characters, you'll have to find your own preferences when you get there. And blast them. I was seeing if I could kill them both with 1 barrage, but not enough. I can't say 1 shot because I'm firing 3 at once, so firing once is a barrage. Now, if I hit that, it will randomize everything I have, and you know what? I would probably get the Guppy transformation, but I'm not going to do it just because we already lost 1 run before this. If this was the first run of the day, they'd be like, wacky zacky. You know, how I always say, in times of crisis. I believe that we should wacky zacky. But don't die like this. Thank you. Maybe I should have waited for the recharge. But we got through it. Okay, anyway. Almost, can you imagine if I had died on that room being too stubborn to use the Alga's room? Okay. Let's blast down Isaac here. And if we get hit, we're not going to be too precious. We're going to go for that Penny first, but we're not going to be too precious about the Alga's room. Penny's not near. You know what? Let's just trust that we'll handle the next floor when we come to it. And take this out. I guess with infinite bombs for the rest of the floor, I should use them to try and speed this up. But algaes last a full 30 seconds, and I think that is going to totally get us through this. Shame to use up that algaes rune. Was there a card back there? Temperance. I remember, because we didn't care about it. Ariomp time. Okay. You could fight Mega Satan. Those aren't good. Those aren't good at all. Whoops. Almost went in there by accident. Oh Jesus, not like this. Do I want to fight Mega Satan? If I can get to penny charges, and maybe, especially if I can get like a good card, I'll consider it. Oh, almost 2 shots, but not quite. I would like to explore the floor, get another couple items first, or, you know, just play it safe, fight Blue Baby. Any sort of tiers upgrade I could get. We already have that bomb upgrade, but I appreciate the effort. Fish Head would not be a bad trinket to have, but Blind Rage is better. Fish Head is offense, which we're not lacking in. And Blind Rage is defense, which we always need on the keeper. This could give us virus, bombs, card. You know what? Maybe it would have been better to try for the card, but I'm going to go for the virus. And it gave us a pill instead. Have we taken that pill? We have not. There is an HP upgrade around. Oh, that's interesting. Relax can spawn Holy Poop. Because we have the Holy Poop item. What a strange interaction. There's not a lot of items that can spawn poop. It's Relax, it's Flush, it's the Poop. You know what, let's use one of these here. Maybe we can get one on the floor. Take out one of them when we can. Like now. Blast down the other one. Okay, here we go. A zoom boom boom. A doom for them. It would be nice if we had more luck so that we could get more chest drops here. But alas. You know, Wheel of Fortune is probably going to give us a card. And we could probably fight Mega Satan with it. You know, maybe I should fight Mega Satan just to apologize for not taking the full reroll other wacky option, but I don't know. Uh-oh, don't get hit, don't get hit. This is making me a lot less confident. Especially since we're out of coins. And we didn't leave any coins on the rest of the floor. Okay, I don't want to fight Mega Satan. I'm not feeling that confident in my play. And this game is scary. It has scared me. Oh, that's right. Wheel of Fortune always drops an item. So it's not going to give us coins in the Mega Satan fight. Well, could give us health by giving us an HP up, I guess. You know what? Let's go for the card. Come here, Sloth. Go away. Bob's Rotten Head instead. So, Lust can drop a pill or the item the virus, which is mostly useful for the Spun transformation that we already have at this point in the game, since we can't get the black cards it generates. Gluttony is not super valuable for us because it gives either an HP upgrade that we've already got sitting around, or just some red hearts, which is to say flies that, you know, do a lot of damage once, but are not going to carry with us into the boss, and would probably just get wasted on this room, where we don't really need them. So I figured Sloth is either Bob's Rotten Head or a card, and the card could be good. But we have found the boss. We're going to go ahead and fight it. We might have to be a little careful, considering how scared I got after being sloppy on adversary, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's drop our coins. Nice, we got 2. That's very good. And slowing down the bullets is very useful here. We have not yet reached the phase of the fight where Blue Baby starts to fly around. Sorry, I need to adjust my keyboard on my lap. I also need to stretch. My knees are getting kind of funky on me. Alright, yes. Oh my. Get me that coin. Get me out of there. Those homing tears gain velocity towards you when they're within a certain radius of you, and I really thought they would hit the ground and die before they got within that radius, but apparently not. Okay, so keep track of where the coin is. You know what? Let's finish this off like this. You don't even deserve my cannon blasts. But you do. And that's going to be a run. Thank you so much for watching MusicalConman Plays The Binding of Isaac. This one was a bit of a slog, but proud to say eventually got through it. Thanks very much, and have a lovely day.